This is a very special year for my sister Kiran and me. On 15th August 2022, we celebrate the 150th birth anniversary of Sri Aurobindo and the 75th anniversary of India's independence. On 3rd January this year is the birth centenary of my father, NAVAJATA, and on 2nd December, it is the birth centenary of my mother, Vinataji. On this occasion, I have been asked to say a few words as NAVAJATA helped many persons who came into contact with him to find a new direction, a new purpose, a new meaning in their lives. Kiran and I were born in Bombay. In 1952, when I was 7 and Kiran was 4, my parents decided to join the Sri Aurobindo ashram and shift to Pondicherry. They brought us with them and offered us at the mother's feet. The mother was our all in all. We studied in the ashram school, and when I completed my studies, I decided to serve her, and the work that I am doing is the work given by her. When my sister too completed her studies, she went to the mother and the mother gave her her work. I will always be very grateful to my parents for having taken this decision, for having brought us to the mother and giving us this opportunity of growing up in her care and in her love, the Supreme Divine Mother. What can be more beautiful and fulfilling, and what more can anyone ask? Today, I would like to share with you two very personal and precious anecdotes which I found very helpful in my life and which perhaps you too may find helpful in your lives. Once NAVAJATA told me that if I wanted to know, to understand what is perfection, to see perfection, I had only to look at the mother in every way and in every aspect. How she dealt with different situations, with different people, even how she sat, how she walked, how she talked. Everything one could see perfection if one looked at her alone. On another occasion, once NAVAJATA was sitting alone in the drawing room and I happened to be passing by. He called me and said something which has always remained with me as something very, very special. He said, "Vijay, you know, when I joined the ashram, I offered everything to the mother. Therefore, I have nothing material which I can give you or your sister as your inheritance. I have absolutely nothing. So, I will give you instead something from my life and my experience, which I hope may help you in your life in the future. The first is, remember that only those moments in your life which you have dedicated to the mother and offered in her service turn into gold. The rest, however big or grand they may be, are only mud and of no value. The second is that in your life you will come across many persons, different types of persons, some who will be friendly, some who will be nice to you, some who will be nasty, some who will not be grateful, whatever you may do, and some who may even try to harm you, even if you have done good to them or tried to help them. But in spite of all this, if at any moment in your life you can help anyone, do not hesitate and try to help them. Then Navajata smiled at me and said, "This is enough for today. The rest will be for another day." That another day never came. But these two things which he mentioned to me have remained with me throughout my life as a very, very precious inheritance. And on this day, I would like to express my deep gratitude to the Mother for giving me everything I may have wished for, asked for, or not even asked. Such beautiful parents, such a beautiful family to grow up in, and such a large and beautiful family of the ashram, the society, and the devotees and friends all over the world. And all my gratitude to my parents for taking this major decision, for bringing us to the Mother, for offering us to her. I hope I can only aspire and try to be a little worthy of their infinite grace.